Good morning. Uh, may I start by wishing our mothers a happy Mothering Sunday. Thank you for your gift to our church, for your gift to our various families, for your gifts in our lives. Thank you for the roles you play in our lives, the roles you play in the church, and the roles you play in the lives of your husbands and children. My dear friends, this is just a wee chat concerning the very last words of that man born blind that was cured in the gospel of today by Jesus. We discover that his very last words were, Lord, I believe. What does this tell us as Christians? It informs us that the whole gospel pericope, that long gospel, was to lead the readers to an acknowledgement of the gift of faith, of the power of God in their lives. And so the gift of faith, having our eyes opened to who Jesus really is, instead of being spiritually blind, like the unbelievers in the gospel, is what St. John, the evangelist, wants to convey to each one of us. In his gospel, St. John regards miracles as signs of the glory and the power of God. Instances of suffering, sorrow, misery, and pain are explained not as misfortunes, but as opportunities for the demonstration of God's grace and power. My dear friends, our own fidelity to God and our trust in Him undergo severe testing when we encounter painful or difficult times in life. As people of faith, when we find ourselves blinded by worrying, even life-threatening situations such as we are going through now with the coronavirus, we should be comforted in the sense that such situations open our eyes to the omnipotence of God. Those situations are meant to heal us spiritually and to lead us to an acknowledgement of the power of God in our lives. Jesus healed this man born blind physically, but more to this physical healing was the spiritual healing he offered to this man. And the healing of this man spiritually went through three major stages. The man acknowledged, first of all, Jesus as a man, and secondly, as a prophet, and the third, which is the fullest acknowledgement, was the fact that he acknowledged him as the Son of God, the Son of Man, the Messiah who is to come. And at that point, the man was healed spiritually. And so we must allow ourselves to be healed spiritually by challenging moments, to allow ourselves to come to the realization that it is God, after all, who owns us. It is true that He can speak to our physical ailments and they shall come to pass. However, He wants to lead us to a spiritual healing, an acknowledgement of His power in our lives. And so, as we wish our mothers a happy Mothering Sunday, we wish them the gift of faith, the gift of oneness with God, and we wish ourselves a solid faith as was demonstrated by this man in the gospel of today. God bless you.